prophecy that speaks of a time when these individuals, scattered across the globe due to neo-colonialism, will unite in their ancestral land, Ethiopia. Let's delve into this fascinating Ethiopian prophecy. The sovereign Abetu Lord foretells a time of gathering. He speaks of taking the people of African descent from the bankrupt nation states, where they have been scattered by economic slavery. States that have been crippled by the weight of geopolitical Jesuit capitalism and usury. He promises to bring them back from all corners of the earth to their own land in Ethiopia. He envisions indigenous groups of nations united on the Debrizite mountains of Jamaica under one Solomonic king, ecclesiastical private diplomat. A time when division and strife will be no more, and the idea of tributary kingdoms, bankrupt governments, a remnant of past conflicts of war, will cease to exist. The prophecy does not stop there. It speaks of a universal cleansing of souls, a redemption from the sinful backsliding ways under the geopolitical Jesuit status quo. This cleansing, carried out through private international diplomacy, will rid the people of their debt money idols and vile whitewashed images of necromancy. The people of African descent will become the chosen ones, with the sovereign Abetu as their Seyume Exiaba, the elect of God and King. The prophecy introduces the title Dawit, the Ethiopian David, a figure who pleases the human rights law. Dawit will rule as a Solomonic king, a diplomatic shepherd leading indigenous peoples of African descent to the UN General Assembly for remedy. The people will follow human rights laws, adhering to decrees in line with the unanimous UN Resolution 1514 of 1960. This Ethiopian prophecy paints a picture of a land where generations will live in peace and harmony, free from the shackles of debt, enslavement by sovereign decree. This land, given to the servant Jacob, younger generation, will be home to the African children of the diaspora and their descendants in collective unity. The Menfis, anointed Ethiopian duke, will reign over this land forever. The sovereign Abetu promises a sacred covenant of international peace, an everlasting human rights agreement. He foresees an increase in numbers, a growth in human rights solidarity, and the presence of an Ethiopian sanctuary, a living prophet, among the people freely. The prophecy culminates in the sovereign Abetu's dwelling among the people in a resurrected Abyssinian territory. As their new Negusa Negast, Emperor of Ethiopia, he will lead the Tewahedo Christian people in collective security, all for one Negus and one Negus for all. In this prophecy, the sovereign Abetu paints a practical picture of a united, debt-free African diaspora, guided by a living prophet. He foresees a time when the bankrupt nation states will recognize that he makes all peoples of African descent holy, debt-free, with divine grace, political freedoms. When his Ethiopian sanctuary is among them forever in human rights solidarity, then will the prophecy be fulfilled with the destruction of the geopolitical Jesuit status quo over humanity. In essence, this prophecy speaks of universal love, collective unity, redemption in human rights law, and a return to the homeland in private international diplomacy. It foretells a time of universal cleansing and international peace, a time when the people of African descent will reclaim their rightful place in their ancestral land as human rights dignitaries. It speaks of a future filled with hope, a future where the African diaspora will finally come home to Mother Africa with the sovereign Abetu of hosts.
Give thanks for watching. And if you need more information or wish to participate with a human rights contribution, then please feel free to contact us at kingdomofdebrizit2020@gmail.com in human rights solidarity. Blessings.